So, a few months ago, I made a video about District 9 and its awesome visual effects. And to this day, it's been my absolute favourite video that I've made. And clearly, it was Nerdstalgic's favourite video as well, because they copied it. And I don't mean they just took a few of my ideas from the video and just ran with them. No, I mean they literally straight up copied everything from it. From the examples I use, to the analogies I make, even down to certain phrases and subjective opinions I make about the entire film, and even the entire thesis of my video was just copied from mine and pasted into theirs. Now, there's a lot to unpack here, and technically they're innocent until proven guilty. So before we go any further, let's just dive straight into this and review the evidence with a direct comparison of his video to my video, and then after that we can discuss what's properly gone on here. So here I have a few clips from both videos, and I've tried to keep them short and sweet so it doesn't go on for ages. So they may be missing a few bits of context here and there, but I think from the overall tone and language and words used and information presented, you can pretty quickly see the similarities.
VFX are very heavily planned, down to the tiniest, most meticulous detail. Every single element has been researched, rehearsed, and monitored.
But they require a long and laborious prep process. Everything had to be planned, rehearsed, and meticulously created.
Unlike any other film at the time, these CG aliens would often be cut off on the side of the frame or on the top of the frame, or filmed from a distance by the shaky camera work.
As you can see, many of the shots in the film feature the prawns with the top of their heads cut off, shaky handheld footage, and fully CGI elements that are not center frame.
What is called a clean plate. This is when you film the exact same shot twice. One normal shot with the standing actor in frame, and then another clean shot without the actor there. So that way, when you remove the actor from the normal shot, you can use all the data from your clean shot to fill in the background.
The standard way of post-processing a CGI character at the time was to shoot two plates, one with a reference actor standing in for the CGI character, and one that worked as a blank plate, or clean plate.
In order to fill the holes in their background, the VFX artists had to painstakingly rebuild each of their backgrounds by hand, slowly painting in what should have been there, taking reference from other shots, other takes, or other frames in that same shot. Nowadays, computers can figure it out, but not in 2009.
By hand, painted in the background information behind the actors, frame by frame, for every shot in the film. Today, Adobe products have a content-aware fill mechanic that can, with surprising accuracy, completely fill in a large empty space. But in 2009, this was a laborious, expensive, and frankly insane process to embark on.
Propelled the visual effects industry forwards through its revolutionary use of banal and unimportant VFX. As we discussed earlier, every film prior to District 9 placed their VFX up on a pedestal. But if you track the films that came out after District 9, you can see a slow uptick in other films adopting Blomkamp's style.
And it changed everything. Because the film places narrative primacy on Wickus's journey and the chaotic nature of Johannesburg, the special effects take a back seat. But to make things even more startling, this process of post-production is now industry standard. The lessons that Blomkamp employed about shooting VFX as if they were real have been utilized in countless blockbusters.
So to me, that was incredibly similar. And that was just a few moments from two quite long videos. And overall, their video was just super weird for me to watch, because it was like hearing my own words just restructured and redelivered in a different way. And it gets even more annoying when you compare the view counts of the two videos, because that's the real rub of all of this, really. I'm not a massive channel, and at the time of writing, I have under 500 subs. So the fact that this Goliath of a channel can just sweep in, copy my work, and essentially steal any future views from me with seemingly no consequences and no conscience about it, it's just really lame, you know? In fact, my District 9 video was one of my best performing videos, consistently getting around 40 views every single day. But I think after this, I'm going to lose out on all those views to this massive, more popular, straight up clone of mine. So let's just roll things back slightly. If we were going to defend them here, then the obvious defense is that Nerdstalgic just happened to read all the same sources as me and just happened to come to all the same conclusions as me. Because I do always actually link my sources in the bottom of all of my videos, because I want to give credit where credit is due, unlike someone. But the content of my District 9 video wasn't just stuff you'd find on the front page of Google. This was some pretty in-depth and well thought through research, backed up by my personal knowledge from years of studying and working in the VFX industry. So I seriously doubt that some random writer from Nerdstalgic just happened to read all the exact same sources as me and make the exact same analogies and use the exact same examples and come to the exact same conclusions as those that I've formulated over the last 10 years of my life. That's just obviously not true. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long because, to be honest, I'm just making this video as like a shield to defend myself against further theft from Nerdstalgic, and it's sort of an attempt to stop them from stealing any more of my content, because I have actually tried to reach out to them and say, hey, what are you doing? But their contact email doesn't work, so I really have no other way of stopping them from pilfering my content aside from making this video, because they do actually have a track record of doing this. Like last year they got into trouble for stealing from the YouTuber Comic Tropes, and now they've done it again to me. By the way, if anyone knows Comic Tropes and you could put us in touch, that would be amazing. But yeah, so yeah, this is just a quick video, and obviously don't go harassing people or anyone who likes these guys, but it would be cool if you could share this video around, because I think if people like Nerdstalgic don't get exposed, then they're just gonna keep doing it and keep stealing from people. So yeah, please share the video around and show some of your friends who are Nerdstalgic fans. And also let me know what you think in the comments about all this, because it'd be great to hear other people's opinions on all this. And yeah, if you have come here through like a search, Nerdstalgic ripped me off, and you're another YouTuber who feels you've been robbed, either by this guy or even someone else, then please get in touch, because hopefully with enough people, we can be loud enough to get something done about this. But otherwise, yeah. If you're into CGI and VFX, and if you like Nerdstalgic's video, then you'll probably love this channel. Please go check out some of our other videos where we break down some of the best VFX of the last 20 years. But otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.